Good morning. Thank you for coming this morning. This is our second signing for athletes this year. Today we have 9 athletes from 6 different sports signing. This year, so far, this will bring our total to 23. How awesome is that? We want to thank our administration for always backing us in all that we do here in athletics. We have great support from them. They stay here all hours of the night supervising games, and we appreciate it. We have Mr. Richards. I don't think he's in here right now. Mr. Wilson. Oh, he slipped in on me. I'm sorry, I'm blind. Ms. Whitlock, Ms. Avery. Thank y'all so much for all that you do. We couldn't pull this off without you. Then I have Coach Shanna Johnson, that's the assistant athletic director. It takes a family to raise a sports team, and all the coaching staff that does so much. They give so much of their time, so much away from their family to make sure that these kids get what they need. And I thank you coaches for what you do. Parents, thank you for the awesome job that you have done raising these athletes. They're all great kids. They do a great job in the classroom. They do a great job on our courts and fields. Everything just seems to flow out there. So they've had good instruction from home, and they carry it on out there. Every once in a while we have to have a red card in soccer, but that's a given if you play soccer. If you are the parents of one of these athletes sitting back here behind me today, would you please stand and let us recognize you at this time? Thank you. This is a great group of kids as usual. When they sign a scholarship to go to that next level, they have to be great athletes, have to be good kids. They're not going to sign bad kids that are not going to stay with them. So that these coaches have come and watched them play, and they know what they're getting. So this is just a good group back here today. We hope as we send them to the next level to compete, that we hope that we have taught them well here at Smith's. They have been good for us, and hopefully they will be good at the next level. At this time, I would like for our principal, Mr. Richards, to come and say a few words about this group of kids.
Good morning. No better way to celebrate the accomplishments of student athletes than to do it in front of the parents and their peers and then their coaches and staff. I can't think of any better way to do that. We're celebrating their accomplishments of what they've done not only in the classroom but on the athletic playing fields and courts. Being in this position, being from this community, going through what they've went through in the classroom and certainly on the field with long hours of practices, and it's actually even more now since I've been in school, because now it's travel ball, travel this, travel that, lessons, instruction, private lessons. And I'm kind of in the middle of that with my children now. That the time and energy that's placed on these young men and women, or and you parents can say this, is just about hard to deal with, because we finished baseball one week and you're in travel ball the next week. It takes a lot of time, and it takes a heck of a lot of parenting to be able to teach them what they need to know. Now, in the classroom, we'll teach you everything you need to know to be successful outside the classroom, but hard work and character is going to come on the practice field and on the court. That's where that's built, and it starts at home. Parents, thank you very much for doing what you do, hauling them odd hours of the night, day and morning, going 100 miles this way, that way to take them to a ball game, take them to a practice. That's what we do now. That's what the world has turned into. It's no longer league ball 2 nights a week and you're off on the weekends. It's not that anymore. It's specialization, and with that specialization, you know, we've got to do different things. It makes it harder to raise a child. And again, I'm in it too with my 2. Parents, again, thank you very much. To our student athletes, young men and women, they're taking this opportunity, and I'm going to take this opportunity to get your education. Take this opportunity to use what you love to gain something, and that will be your education. I hate to say this, but Lord only knows your body can only take so much, and at some point in time you won't be able to play what you love to play. Well, plan B is your education. It should be plan A. That's what I promote, is plan A is your education, because you can always fall back on that. And that's what I expect out of our athletes. I say this a lot, lead by example. I say that to all our athletes because I expect them to be the role models of everyone. Everyone looks on them anyway, and it's not always fair that you're all a role model, whether you like it or not. But we expect greater things out of our athletes. We expect greater things because they are different, they are special, and they put forth more effort than anyone else due to their time constraint. Again, thank you, ladies. Thank you, gentlemen. This is great. How many, Coach Pacer? 23. Lord, I don't know. We had 23 finish. Yes, 23. That are going to the next level to do what they love. That is absolutely great. I'm very proud of them. Thank you, ladies, gentlemen. Congratulations. Congratulations to the parents and the staff, all our assistant principals, our coaches, our ADs, assistant ADs, and certainly, again, our coaches for delivering that guidance. Y'all have a good afternoon, and thank you very much.
Okay, at this time, we will call each athlete to the signing table. We will start with Stephon Jackson, basketball, Highland Community College. Next, William Peabody, basketball, Highland Community College. Austin Taylor, football, University of South Alabama. Moss Sacamano, football, Alabama Prep. Isis Taylor, track, Talladega College. Jacob Crouch, track, Auburn University, Montgomery. Lauren Camp, soccer, Alabama State. Hannah Reed, soccer, Auburn University, Montgomery. Taylor Lane, softball, Wallace Dothan. Okay, at this time, we will have their head coaches come and say just a few words about them, please. Coach Stephen Davis, would you come and say something about our basketball guys, please?
Well, I probably don't need it. Well, these two individuals are very special to me. Basically, 20 years ago, I signed in 1996. And I can remember on the first, second day of school, one of my teachers telling me, he said, "Steve, you should have matured from your 10th grade year in high school." And it's funny because I can say the exact same thing for both of these young men. coming in the ninth grade, they have matured so much, not only in athletics, but they've been working extremely hard in the classroom, and that deserves a round of applause for these two young men. And I want to thank their parents for allowing me to really hone down on them, and allow my coaches to really hone down on them and try to help them to excel and get them where they need to be. So I want to thank the parents. I want to thank Coach Williams, Coach Phillips, Coach Merriweather, and Coach Warren, any other coaches or any of their coaches that had them over the years to help them, clean up their talents and to give them to go where they need to go. So I'm extremely proud of these young men, but I do want to challenge them. I want to challenge them. 2 years that they'll be sending me an invitation for their graduation to get an associate degree, and then 2 or 3 years after that, they'll be sending me an invitation for receiving their bachelor's degree. I'm proud of you guys. Congratulations.
Okay, our new head football coach, Coach Adam Fawcett, will come and say something about our football players that are signing today.
I did not have the opportunity to coach these guys. I've heard a lot about them and have talked to them. I've seen them work out. I've seen their commitment to working out in the weight room, and that carries over greatly at the next level. So we want to wish them the best of luck in the future, and wish them to represent Smith Station well, so that we can continue doing things like this and continue sending people to the next level. Thank you.
Coach Tasinko, girls track.
I've had the opportunity to coach ISIS in cross country and track for, I guess, 6 years now. And so I've got to see her really grow into a young adult. She definitely has been one of my babies that I've had to push very hard. But she works very hard in the classroom as well as at the track and even running cross, which isn't her favorite. But she works hard in what she does, and she has maintained a good attitude, and she does work hard and put a lot into what she does inside the classroom and even outside. And so there's no doubt that Isis will do well in school, and we wish her the best. And all of our coaches do. There's a whole family of us who have worked with her. So we know she's going to do well, and we'll miss you a lot.
Coach Peters, boys track.
Well, I guess to start, I guess the biggest thing when I think about Jacob is the lineage of time that I've got to spend with his family. He's ran for me for 6 years. We've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. Thank God, his senior year, we got our foot injury taken care of, and I would say probably the biggest thing as far as just hard work, which I know all the student athletes have done, that is that I've been very blessed to have Jacob as a team leader. Definition of a team captain would be lead by example. Not necessarily, you don't have to be vocal, but to do things right and do things the proper way, to work hard, and to make sure that he's instilling in his younger teammates the drive to hopefully they can sit in the position that he's in one day. We're very, very proud of all the accomplishments that he's had. He's one of only 2 seniors that we've had, so there's been years where we were very large upperclassmen. He's just one of 2. So he had a little bit more pressure, I think, that he put on himself to make sure that his younger teammates could achieve the greatest and fastest that they could in any event. You know, we're in track now, so he's there with a lot of our distance guys, younger guys, and mids. And, you know, you talk about growing up and becoming mature as a person. You can definitely see that in Jacob. When he first came in, he was a little brother to one of our former runners, but I can tell you he's broken that mold, has become his own person. And, you know, I'm very, very, very grateful that we made it through our injuries and that we came out on the backside to sign the scholarship today, to take our talents to the next level, to get our education, and super proud of you. Congratulations.
Coach Jones, girls soccer.
Good morning. I'm Coach Jones, and I'm with the girls soccer team. I'm here to represent Miss Hannah Reed and Miss Lauren Camp today. I want everybody to realize that today, two of the best female soccer players that Smith Station has ever had is signing their intent to play with the colleges that they're going to. Lauren Camp is signing for Alabama State University in Montgomery, Division I. Hannah Reed is signing for Auburn University in Montgomery, which is the Division II school. Real quick, a little bit about Lauren Camp. She plays one of the least liked positions on the soccer field, but she plays it very well. She has been playing keeper since she was in the 8th grade. As a keeper, you know that you're going to get scored upon. It's inevitable. But it's how you handle yourself while getting scored on that makes Lauren special. She never let it get her down. She never hung her head, and she never let it affect the way that she played. At game time, she's a ferocious competitor, and she is willing to take on anybody that steps into her 18 box. Now with Hannah Reed. The one thing that I think about her, one word to describe her would be a leader. She shows tremendous leadership while she's on the field. She's always been a leader of every Smith Station team that she's been a part of. And I know that this leadership is going to carry over to her new school at AUM. She's like an assistant coach to me, kind of in a way. And let me explain there. Every time that somebody on the field makes a mistake, there's always one person that steps up to take the blame for whatever any other player may have done, and it's always Hannah. And then you can see her kind of talking to the other players when the play is over, trying to let them know what I was trying to explain to them. But she shows great leadership for the team. In closing, I just want to let Lauren and Hannah know that I'm extremely proud of them. I wish them luck in their upcoming season, and I can't wait to come watch you guys play. Thank you.
Coach Stonebreaker, softball.
I think we've known for a very long time that the 2016 class was a very special group, student athletes. Since they were in 7th grade, you could see that they were just a little bit different. And it's been very humbling and quite an honor to be a part of the lives of these young men and women. One thing that coaches have asked me about Taylor is, tell me something about Taylor that makes her different. And my response has always been, you'll never have a better kid in the dugout. You'll never have a kid that will be that spark to light other teammates on fire like Taylor Lane. It's been exciting to coach Taylor, and it's been very fun since 7th grade. I'm very excited for her as she moves into this next phase of life and pursues this 2-year degree and moves on to even bigger and better things. And something that I know about all of these seniors, student athletes and students, is they will do bigger things in their lifetime than athletics could ever be. So for our parents, for our teachers, our administrators, and our coaches, we're all very proud of this group, this 2016 senior class. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for being such a great example and leading Smith Station in a new direction to where we signed 23. Next year, maybe 30. So we're very proud. I'm very blessed to be a part. Thank you very much.